Hello friends, this is Cauldron back with Final Fantasy Type-0, and we are here in the arena where I just finished up secret training with Sync. I definitely didn't accidentally use Rem for secret training and then switch to Sync off camera. That's not a thing that happened. And so Sync gained all these levels. And Rem has 23 AP magically. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. So let's distribute some of these points. Yeah, because this is, I don't know, I like this as a way to wrap up secret trainings or to start sessions. So Sync, what can we give you? Increase maximum charge level. Yeah, let's do that. Charge 3, fine by me. So that's the maximum charge for her. Increase movement speed, yes. Okay, charge attack down and then square. Okay. And then also for Rem. Strong finish. Perform powerful finishing blow after normal attacks with up. So guarded finishes down, and that combo cast is catch finishing magic after a normal attack. I may actually have to watch like a video about how this finishing things works, because Almarin has explained it to me, and I've tried it, and I just am not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. So I apologize for that. And I want to get her. Like, I want to understand the basic mechanics of her. I don't need to know how to master her, but I want to understand what finishing things actually look like in practice. Excuse me. MP draining energy orbs that can hit enemies multiple times. That's interesting. Manalchemy, expend AG to restore MP to user knowledge. Yeah, so Rem is, so the reason the daggers suck is because they do suck, is because she's mainly for magic. Okay, so now I know, and knowing's half the battle. Let's do, gosh, I don't know. None of these are going to be, I'm not really going to understand any of these, but we'll try. Cast finishing magic after a normal attack, or powerful finishing blow with normal attacks. I guess we'll try this to buff up some of her melee. Cast finishing magic after a strong finish. Really wish it told me what this was in game a little bit better. Or at all. How about at all? Cast finishing magic after a normal attack. Sure. Alright, so we're going to try this. We're going to try out, because, where's this? Assignment. It says active leader. Yes. Because I think I actually have a request to kill 15 Imperial troops or defeat them for the Commandant, and Almarin told me that I can do these here. I was about to go out of town, and I would make that same mistake, but I don't need to waste hours, so let's do this here. With Rem. Race Rem. Ray. There we go. Alright, let's cure before we die. Let's die before we cure. Sorry, I mixed those up in my head. I assume this is cumulative. Alright, so... So that's the finishing move, but again, I don't see what it does. Am I out of mana? No, I'm targeted something else. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to survive, so let's get to this. Yeah, I think that's my money attack, is not targeting them with phantoma. Okay. There. Okay. So finishing has something to do with using those abilities after. And I think just right, let me abort mission. So let me just make sure this is yeah. So 6 out of 15. Let me take a look at this once more. No, she's already the active leader. Strong finish. Quick draw. Cast finishing magic after a guarded finish. Cast finishing magic after a strong finish. So after I use those normal attacks, strong finish, and then I'll be able to use finishing magic. I'm Googling this right now because I'm going to see if I can understand this here. Type-0, finishing magic. What the fuck? Type-0, what is finishing magic? Many skills reference finishing magic, blah, blah, blah. This used to be called magic cancel in the PSP version. Canceling is a term frequently used in fighting games. Basically, you use them to cancel out your basic combo into a spell. What's my basic combo? And why am I canceling it? So I stop my basic combo? Doing so, you cancel out of your basic combo into a spell, but doing so will allow you to immediately cast magic's stronger versions. For example, if you've learned Quick Draw 3, canceling into a Fire RF spell will cause you to cast Faraga RF without instantly without having to slowly charge the spell. Okay. So this is something I learned about only pretty recently also in terms of the charging thing. So let me see something else, because I've just been tapping Thundaga. Let's see if I hold Thundaga, because this may be the answer to my question. Because it casts the... It's not about the... Well, it is sort of about the speed. Blizzard Bomb is charging up. Now it's Blizzard Bolzara Bomb. That's it! I've never done that before. Okay, now I understand. So Thunder RF, I'm charging it, I'm charging it, I'm charging it. I'm charging it, I'm charging it, I'm charging it. Now it's Thunder RF. It's slowly charging, it's super slow. I see the charge bar, now it's Thundaga RF. And now it does some damage. Okay. But now... So let's see this. And then... that didn't work. I'm hoping it'll... So... So I'm hoping it'll change into Blizzard. So Blizzard Bomb is just that. It's just kind of small attack. Fine, fine, fine. This, though... let me... Okay, I'm about to die. Okay, sorry, okay, so okay. I'm getting excited because I think I'm on the verge of getting this now. So we've seen what Blizzara... So that's kind of the regular... That's the finishing move. No, then why doesn't it... Because that should instantly charge it, right? Unless I have to charge it a little bit and then it just becomes instant. Like only after I charge it, maybe I don't tap it after I use the finishing move. No, it's still charging with the weird, like, long range, long cast thing. I'm not worrying about her dying a lot because... I mean, I'm not worrying about her dying a lot because in a normal situation, there's going to be other people taking the brunt of the hits, I think. So I'm just worried about trying to understand this particular ability. Perform a defensive finishing blow after normal attack. So normal attack is just square. The cat's yelling at me. He's annoyed I'm not getting this. Normal attacks are just square. If I do square and then L down square, it's a defensive finishing blow, or up square, it's a powerful finishing blow, so a more aggressive one. Please do note, I'm looking at this comment again on Reddit. Please do note that the cancel points are different for each character, and for each of their combos, you really need to discover their usage for yourself. For instance, Ace has different cancel points for his front, normal, and back combos. I have no idea what that means, what a front combo is, a normal combo is, or a back combo is. Is it hard to do? Not really, once you get the hang of it. Okay. So I'll try it once more, but again, it seems like it may be pretty tricky to understand. I don't know what a front, normal, or back combo is. This seems like kind of fighting game terminology. So I'm just holding down square. This is her combo, I'm guessing? No, stop it. No, stop it. I'm just trying to press cure. Oh my god, why are you not curing? Do I have to... Why am I just dodging? Why can't I cure? That was strange. So I can't be targeting them, maybe? No, I'm not targeting anyone. I'm still doing the jumpy thing instead of curing. Maybe I have to... Maybe I can't be moving to start the cast. Yeah, that seems right. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. So this is... I mean, this is... So 1, 2, and then down. That's the finishing move. 1, 2, and then down. That's the finishing move. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Whoops. Alright. But I can move when I'm casting Cure. It's only starting that I don't have to move. That's actually really great to know. That's really great to know. Let's kill some of you real quick. Okay. Yeah, that's fantastic to know, actually. Now, just that alone has made this a productive session. 1, 2. That's the strong finishing move. Let me see if I can repeat that. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2. There, that's the strong finishing move. Let me see if anything happens after. So this is her combo. And I can cancel out of it. Sorry, I know I'm repeating sort of the same things, but I'm having trouble understanding it, so bear with me. Or fast forward, that's okay too. Alright. Was that a super-powered Blizzard Bomb? Or is that a regular Blizzard Bomb? $562. Okay, that's a regular one. Let's see if I can... Oh, no, I didn't mean to kill you. So I didn't get the finishing blow there. There. So why didn't... I think I did that. Why didn't it do the super-powered version of Blizzard Bomb? That I don't understand. Like, that wasn't the super-powered version of Blizzard Bomb, but I used it right after using the canceling thing. Okay, I'm going to read this one more time and try it one more time, and then I'm not going to call it as a session for now, but I'm going to move on to other stuff for now. Okay. I feel like I'm close. Cast finishing... So, perform a defensive finishing blow. With quick draw, I can cast finishing magic after a guarded finish. I'm going to try checking on the internets again. Okay, we're doing this... Or what is... Another topic. What is finishing magic? You can use a spell immediately after some moves, and the upgrades turn them into stronger versions of the spell. Okay. So here's my new understanding. The upgrades turn them into stronger versions of the spell. So right now... So what's the point of a 1? So I get that if I have Finishing Magic 2, it'll all of a sudden let me instantly cast... Okay, so if I have Finishing Magic 2, it'll let me cast like Blazara Bomb instantly instead of charging it up. Now I get that. Now I understand that. But what's the point of having a first one if they're for an instant spell? Are there non-instant versions of the first level of magic? Let's test that. So Thunder RF. So I'm just tapping Thunder RF and it does... I didn't see how much because there's a kill site. It does 192. 197. You're a very good AI. 242. I'm just trying to develop a baseline here. So 190 to 240, something in that range. Maybe the 242 is a crit. $241. You have a very good AI in terms of dodging stuff. I'm actually really impressed. I actually wonder... So Cure is one of those that I actually... It's a level 1 spell. But that probably doesn't count as magic. That probably counts as, like, defensive or something. But let's try that anyway. Let's see if we can get... There. No, that didn't work. Okay. Stop dodging everything. I just wish I had a target dummy almost. And these are more aggressive than target dummy. Alright. What happens if I charge this up a little bit but not all the way? 240. 206. So it's kind of in that same range. 207. I love that I can move around while it's charging up. Thundara now. 193? Why is that... Why is that worse? How is that any different then? Why... 264? Maybe it's just a slightly higher range? That, now I'm confused again. Why didn't Thundara do more? Thunder RF. Is it because I haven't developed... Have I not discovered Thundara RF? Is that why? Have I not... Is that a thing? Do I have to discover it somewhere? But then why does it say I have Thundara RF there? Now I'm confused for a whole different reason. Fire, Blizzard, Blizzard Bomb, Thunder, Thunder Bomb, Thunder RF. Sorry, I'm so confused on this now. I'm so confused. No, that can't be, because Curaga's a thing. This has to mean all Cure magic, right? It has to be. It has to be. Arc Ring Max MP. Can we change this to... No, I'm not worried about that right now. I can't worry about that right now. Alright, this is going to be my last try for now, and I'll just... there's so much stuff I'm not understanding here that I'll just leave it. I'll work there. So I think I understand how. I understand. I understand about how to do a finishing move. I don't understand the benefit of it yet. I think I'm close to it. But what's the benefit of a tier 1 finishing move then? God, it's just so good that I can cure. So what happens if I get to cure up? 751. There. 265. Normal one? Oh, damn it. I keep killing them. There, that's the finishing move. But it's no faster than the regular Thunder RF. So there have to be spells that take cast times that I'm not seeing right now where that would actually help. But just right now, because all my spells are instant, maybe it doesn't help. That's my current guess. That's the strong finish. Unless I immediately have to do something. No, I'm going to call for here. For this. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I think I've come to a little bit better understanding, but I still don't quite get it. Definitely come to a better understanding of how to use magic on the move, though, and that was worth it, even if I didn't master finishing magic. I might just have to look at a video for, like, not just a descriptive video, a written description, but a video. Okay, so now we got the... we killed enough of those things, enough of the Imperial troopers. Let's talk to the Commandant. Are you the Commandant? I think you are. I see you made it back in one piece. So much for a foolproof plan. Forget I said anything, just take this and go dismissed. Okay, so you're trying to kill us. Gotcha. And you said so much for a foolproof plan. That means that someone told you this was going to be a foolproof way to kill us. So, because the way you described it was like you're poo-pooing someone else's idea. So someone is trying to get you to kill us. Are you a spy? Or do you just dislike Class 0? Alright, let me see if I can figure out excuse me, where the next mission will be. Here you are. You look like you have a task for me. Yes. Capture 3 Imperial troopers. Occupied plains of Iska and take 3 Militesi soldiers prisoner. You can't take... Okay. Okay, good. So now this is something where we actually can and should go outside. So this is going to be a little bit tricky to find. I think it will be, at least I expect it will be. Oh. Hello. Hey, I'm Nadeshiko from Class 2nd. We're kind of a big deal around academia. Surely you've heard of us, haven't you? One thing I love about our class is how tight-knit we all are. Excuse me. All of us work together so well together in the field. It's like fighting with my best friends. Even in times like these, we're constantly joking around, which doesn't make our CO too happy. Of course, we still take our mission seriously. Well, we girls do anyway. Okay, so the guys in your class are kind of goof-offs. This is where the boys in our class are always slacking off. So it's our job to keep them in line. It's probably not much better in Class 0 either. All boys are idiots, but what can you do? I don't know that's quite true. I get where you're coming from, but I don't know it's quite true. So let me see a map of Orient. So Iska is where I'm trying to go to. Let's see if I can take the, I'm so sorry for the throat clearing. It's not feeling great right now. Let's see if we could take a commuter shuttle. Because to Tograth and then north to Iskar from there. Oh, another person. Nice. I hate being out Keo. I hate being out in the field. I don't want to hurt any living creature, but killing your enemy is the only way to survive out there. Well, I was about to say I'm about to prove you wrong, but even then I have to kill the commander to take anyone hostage. I came here because I wanted a bright future for myself. My mom said becoming a cadet was the avenue to success, but look at me now. I'm nothing more than a pawn of the military. That definitely feels like a theme for this game. Mom's worried sick, and she practically writes me every day to make sure I'm okay, so I lie and tell her I haven't received any marching orders. She thinks I'm spending my days studying at the Crystarium in peace. Just this morning, I murdered 8 Imperial troopers. Holy shit. Even just using that term in this context is a choice. Murdered 8 troopers. I don't want to lie to her, but what choice do I have? Yeah, I hear you. Like, how often in a military game, in a game involving anyone in the military, does someone describe killing a certain number of enemy combatants and saying, I murdered them? Like, that's again, it's a real choice. Can't tip only the commandant doesn't understand a word I say. You sure he hasn't gone senile or something? He's gone... I don't think it's senile. I think he's a spy. I assume he's a spy. At this point, my assumption is he's an inside man for Milites. Yeah, let's go to Migo. Oh, this is a cool cutscene. And you see the actual, it's not just a generic flying cutscene, you see like the actual world we're flying over and the location we're flying to. The music's pretty sweet for all of like the 3 seconds we hear it. Alright, so this is North Tograth. Iskar is where? Iskar's over there, so we want to head southwest. Yeah, let's hop a chocobo. And let's try to be chocobo neutral. Alright, we're heading this way, I think, right? Yes. Those are the Dinocorns, right? Or whatever they're called. The 2-horned unicorn things. Southwest. So this should be Iskar we're entering? Or not? Now we're in the Tograth region. Innsmouth region. Is that going to be a Lovecraft area? Iskar is to the west. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot we're not on a... I thought we were still on a chocobo. That's okay. Kappa wire. Okay, so we can actually use this, take this opportunity to practice our magic-y stuff. Or not. I probably should have just run. I probably should have just run from Academia. Alright, we'll take another chocobo. And head west, I think, across this bridge. This should be right. Iskar region. Okay, yes, here we are. So the minimap does have these things on it. Let's grab a chocobo. Ooh, is that a cave? Capture chocobo. Okay. Let's hop off and walk to the cave. I do want to explore around a little bit more because I have not been doing that really. God, those freaking things are terrifying. We'll see if we get a commander. We did not. Okay. Do I have... Oh, I thought I harvested them all. No, retreat. Because right now, like, I want to fish for the military. Or I want to get to this cave and see what's up here. I probably should have saved. Maybe I'm going to regret this. And that red thing, I assume, means I can't go in there, actually. Ah, beautiful, yes. Oh, you're almost dead, dude. Yes, good, good, good. No, don't kill him. What the fuck? How do I stop them without killing them? That was unfortunate. At least we get take two. Okay, so now we can presumably fortified ration, so that's one. Trophy or an Imperial investigation. So maybe we just have to kill them really quick. Damn it. Tough luck. First aid kit. Is that it? So I think we need one more. Oh, because there were only two of them. Oh. Oh, I killed one of them. My bad. So maybe I have to harvest them and then they stop? Not understanding this. Nope, not you. Okay, harvest you. Nope, harvest you quick. No, stop. Harvest you. Okay, good. We got it. Yeah, so it looks like harvesting stops them. I guess screaming harvest you at them probably scares them more than it should, though. Or more than I intended. Let's retreat. I think this should be good if I got it correctly. Quest 3 out of 3. Nice. Dominion has generated entry. Well, you can't enter. Okay, so we can't actually go there. And I assume I can't really do anything here, right? I assume I can't get into this town just yet. I really think this is going to be another of those real-time strategy things as the next main quest. So after this, I'm going to head back to town. Let's try King for a second. Because I forgot how to use him. Can I charge? Yeah, so I can charge up point-blank shot. But unlike the others, I can't move when I'm charging. Unlike, So that's a downside to King. Is that... Yeah. Unlike some of the others, unlike, what's her name? Unlike Rem, I can't actually move when charging it up. And I think Trey was different also. Okay, so for now I'm going to return to Academia. I'm going to turn in this quest, and then I will call this session for now. So, yeah, I do feel like I made progress this session in terms of understanding the mechanics, but I'm definitely falling just a bit short. With like, so here's what I understand how how using the combo finisher works. I understand rather in pressing the buttons and when that there's different timing, and I see when it's successful or when it's not. What I don't understand just yet, though, is... And I understand that if I have higher ranks of combo finishers, like if I have Quick Draw 3 or Quick Draw 2, then it'll make me instantly use like Blazara or Blazaga. I don't understand the benefit of it when the level 1, just on level 1, when level 1's casts are instant. So I guess let me know, that's my main question right now. Why you guys give us a run for our money? Even ever thought about transferring to class 9th? Intel asked me to pass this along to you. Job well done, cadet. We've got a flak jacket. Sounds like an accessory. Or is it... Yeah, it sounds like an accessory. Nullifies effects of rain. Flak jacket. Ballistic resistance by 25%, so if I know I'm against gunners, that's a decent thing to go to. But again, I generally rather go for generally good stuff than really niche stuff. Also, can I change the difficulty here? Or is it... Because I want to try it on... I want to try this on... what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. I wanted to try this on officer difficulty, but I don't know if I can do that generally, or maybe I have to do that at a terminal. Let's try it here. Difficulty. Officer. Let's try officer. Let me just take one more stab at this and see how this feels. And I'm also going to do double duty here because I want to try out Sync with some of her new abilities. King has 0 AP? You didn't get any AP from the stuff we just did? Okay. Because now Sync can... Alright, let's see how different this feels. Definitely don't want to do Agato. He's still super... So the enemies aren't super high level right now. Alright, now I can use my newfound power of being able to cast Cure. Okay, let's... Oh, right, I'm not charging. I'm just doing a regular swing. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, that's, again, very strong, but wrong button. There we are, down. So it's not something I want to... It's something I want to do only when the enemy's gonna be, like, taking some time to get to me. Yeah, it's very tough to use, but... So that's officer difficulty. Okay. Do they just hit harder a little bit? That's my guess. Maybe they just hit a little bit harder and have more health. I don't know. But who's going to get secret training today? The answer is Ace. Ace, welcome to secret training. That's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.